Alright, well hello again everybody. Now today I was out here and I was doing a little just routine checks and maintenance on the Centurion. I replaced the EGR gasket there. It was throwing a code, so I wanted to get rid of the code, so I threw on a gasket, just checking stuff out. And I know last time that I went to use this is the style of controller I'm talking about here. Last time I went to use this controller on the winch, it wouldn't connect, or actually it would try to connect and it kept kicking out. You turn it on right here and then I guess it pairs with the controller and then it, up and down, or whatever. It would keep kicking out. It wouldn't keep running. So in order to move the rocks in the creek, I had to plug into my connector here, with the wired controller, which is not really that big of a deal, but I just kind of liked the convenience of having a remote. Now you can see these are very cheap little remotes, but I figured as long as it worked, it's not critical. But I got to looking down in here and there's the winch control, and right here is the wireless control that came with these remotes. Now this thing has had a catastrophic failure, and it pretty much looks like it exploded and has pretty much, I see a capacitor in there that has exploded. But the fact is, this thing got so hot it melted the plastic. There had to have been fire. And it was laying right down on these wires down here. It's a wonder it hadn't shorted those out and caused them to, well, it would have tripped the breaker, but still. It was probably laying down on the metal, so it didn't catch anything on fire. It was right beside of this plastic right here, though, of this grill. So, I mean, if you have this, this setup right here, on your vehicle or on your four-wheeler or whatever, I'd highly recommend taking it off. That could have been very bad. I could have lost the whole car because of this stupid little box. That is a catastrophic failure that could have been really bad. I guess I lucked out. This is the style of controller. I'll actually put a link under the video to this particular remote, but don't buy this because this is dangerous. I mean, that's ridiculous right there. That right there could have been really bad. And this is exactly the way that it hooks up. I was figuring there has to be an internal fuse or something. I should have put my own fuse in it, I guess. But the fuse for this, apparently, the internal fuse did not blow, and it just started melting stuff. That is, I'm very disappointed in that. Because it got the hot right off of this main hot wire that goes straight to the battery with a fuse that's made to run this motor. So, yeah. That fuse is way too much for this. If you already have one of these and you do use it on your four-wheeler, I would recommend cutting this red wire here, disconnect your battery, cut this red wire, and put you a fuse in this line. Because the internal fuse in here will not blow. It will melt everything. Okay. I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching.